What's up guys, Jackal here with another Breaking the Build. This time I've got 3 new builds for you for the new patch, the new DBD patch. I thought it was pretty cool that there is a new TIE survivor and a new TIE killer. That got me kind of excited to play the game again, being someone who lived in Thailand for about 13 years and who actually discovered DBD from watching Thai streamers play it. So I decided that with this new patch I would make 3 new builds and just wrap them all up into one video. And so let's get on with the first one. Now every one of these builds uses a perk from the new Survivor V. And this build, the first one, actually uses 2 new perks from her. I'm comboing 1, 2, 3, 4 with Road Life. This is a combo I think I'm going to do again in a different build later, a more healing focused build. But for this one, it's just pure gen speed, so I actually love this combo of 1, 2, 3, 4 and Bardic Inspiration. This is basically a playing music for your friends build. You play one song, then you play the other. You give 2 buffs that both help with gen speed, and they help you and they help everyone around you. If you even just get one other person with both songs, and the 2 of you have both buffs, then it's actually very efficient. It's very efficient gen progress that you get. A lot of time saved on the gen for both of you after that point. Whether or not it's worth it to stand there and play the songs just for yourself, I would guess probably not, but I do it anyway because they combo so well and I'm just kind of testing it out. It seems a little bit efficient because you get that extra 3% progress per skill check from the Bardic Inspiration. So you kind of just want to do probably the 1, 2, 3, 4 first, and then the Bardic Inspiration. If you care about the order at all, I'd say that's more efficient. And then finally, the other 2 perks is the V perk I mentioned, Road Life. This lets you get stacks on great skill checks when you're injured. And if you get 4 stacks, your next heal is twice as fast. And that's a heal on you or on an ally. I like to do it on ally. I think healing allies is always more efficient than healing yourself. And then the final perk is probably my favorite perk in the game for Survivor side, and that's Stakeout. Whenever you're in the terror radius, you get tokens, and the tokens just give you an additional percentage point on the gen whenever you get a skill check. So it's a pure skill check build, leaning towards gen speed and efficiency, and because of that I bring a toolbox. For the next build, build number 2, it is also using a V perk. This time we're going to use Ghost Notes. I wanted to build around this perk, so when you're exhausted, your scratch marks disappear faster and you recover faster from exhausted. So if I already recover faster, why not recover even faster than faster using Vigil? This is of course a very popular perk. Everyone knows what it does. It lets you recover from exhausted and some other effects 66% faster. Now that means we need to pick a exhaustion perk, and although pretty much any of them will work with the build, my favorite for this build is Overcome, because you're already it's basically trying to get out of a chase or trying to confuse the killer in a chase because your scratch marks go away faster. And so Overcome is great for that. You get mega distance when you get hit, and the reason I like Overcome a little bit better than other exhaustion perks is it basically has no downside. Like, you could think, okay, getting hit is sort of a downside, but you're only going to get one exhaustion perk in the chase anyway, and you're going to get hit in that chase anyway, so I don't really consider that a downside. You know, for balanced landing you have to find a great height. For sprint burst you have to save it, so if you're just trying to get to a gen and the killer's not on you, you either have to, you know, waste it and get exhausted, or you have to walk to the gen, which wastes a huge amount of time and is kind of dumb. And of course Lithe, which is widely considered the best exhaustion perk. Sometimes you're just not in a position to hit your Lithe, you know, whereas Overcome will just work every chase every time, so I just prefer Overcome. Now, if you are already messing with your scratch marks, why not mess with them even further and add Lightweight? Lightweight doesn't get used very much, but it did get buffed recently. I think that was just a couple months ago it got buffed. And ever since, I think it's been a pretty good perk. It definitely does its scratch mark effects a lot more effectively. And so I think it's a good choice here. This fourth perk, it's up in the air. You don't have to do lightweight. You could do something else if you want. If you really want to escape the chase rather than just confuse the killer in chase, you know, you could do something that reduces your grunts of pain, like Iron Will, or reduces the blood on the ground, something like that. But I'm going with lightweight. Alright, and for build number 3, this is once again using the Road Life 1, 2, 3, 4 combo, but this time we're going kind of half healing and half gens, so it's just a full-on great skill check build. And so for the other 2 great skill checks, remember Road Life lets you heal faster after you get 4 great skill checks, but it only starts getting those tokens once you're injured. So to benefit from those great skill checks on the healing side, we're going with Do No Harm. This, of course, is a healing speed perk, but it also has 3% progress for succeeding great skill checks. So this just increases your bonus for great skill checks. And then on the gen side, we have Fast Track. So whenever an ally gets hooked, you get these tokens. Whenever you get a great skill check, you expend the tokens and get a bonus to that generator. So whether you're healing an ally or doing a generator, hitting great skill checks is always going to up your game. It's always going to increase the efficiency of your team, which is what DBD is all about. And for this, I think you bring a med kit. I ran out of med kits while I was doing this on V, but yeah, I think for this build you bring a med kit because if you're already gonna every once in a while get 100% faster healing and you only get that bonus while you're injured, then of course the game is kind of telling you use that bonus on healing yourself. One cool thing you can do here is instead of either Do No Harm or Fast Track, you could opt for something like For the People, just to, you know, get a fast heal off, but you actually don't get, I thought about that at first, but you actually don't get Road Life tokens while you're broken, so there's a little counter synergy there, and that's why I actually opted for Fast Track instead. So that's just something to keep in mind. There might be a better 4th perk, but Fast Track actually saved quite a few games while I was testing this build, so it's kind of an underrated perk, and if you're already getting a bunch of great skill checks, because you're benefiting from great skill checks in 3 different ways from this build, you can excuse standing around and using 1, 2, 3, 4, even if you're only using it on yourself. If you're only buffing yourself. Now, of course, it's great if you're buffing your allies as well. Hopefully they're as good at getting great skill checks as you are, and then everyone's getting, like, having a great time. But even if you're just by yourself out of gen, you can use 1, 2, 3, 4, because those great skill checks are so valuable on you, and you just want as many skill check opportunities as you can get. Alright, that pretty much wraps it up. We'll leave it off with the gameplay of the last game. And hope you guys try the builds out, enjoy them. If you can think of some improvements, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys. See you next time.